sticking on the subject of what we talking about now, so his persona, the swagger, and everything like that. One thing that I've noticed about LL that he did really well is that he did what a lot of rappers can't do now, where he has like this he has like two sides of himself, right? Like he did this perfect balance between like being like this cool ladies man and also having like a level of street cred. Like, do you perceive it the same way?
Want to go out? I used to, until I found out rappers fake. They're not tough guys. I used to think he was like street kind of. Until I found I learned different. I don't know what you heard because I didn't hear it. Now, what I will say is LL came into the rap game as a young teenager. No young teenager really is a gangster. People will want to be gangsters, but when you 14 years old, is you really a gangster? You could want to be a gangster, but you ain't done enough for to me. Now people could argue that. You feel what I'm saying? But
Yeah, generally
LL
speaking.
can't. Yeah, generally speaking, nobody did much at 14. Yeah. So
You
might have been solo weed, yeah, but but I'm you saying
Mhm.
to to my knowledge, LL was a street dude. He was like a young street dude. Cause like I don't know if you know his backstory. His dad murdered his mom. What's his name? Like he don't come from like a stable situation till he moved to his grandparents' house. And even then, he still lived in a part of Queens that's not that great. Cause he from like some part Farmers Boulevard or whatever. All them they beef with the South Jamaican niggas was all that back then. So like he doesn't come from like um the suburbs. Let's just say it like that. B, he was like cool, but he wasn't a sucker. He wasn't a was no sucker. Sucker. Which a lot of these rappers pretend to be gangsters and are suckers. So that's why I didn't want to like sully his name because LL beat one of these dudes up. Like, that's we good. He never was trying to play like he was a gangster. That was his thing. He had like, but back then it wasn't no gangster rap.
Yeah.
You gotta put that in perspective.
That's
But he
another
had a
that's another distinction too. Like it's a difference between like being a tough guy and being a gangster too. Like you don't have to necessarily be both.
he was a regular dude from the neighborhood. You know what I'm
Uh
saying? Like regular dudes from the neighborhood is not soft.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
dudes like if you're from the neighborhood, it's dudes that like um might drive forklifts, but you get back on the block and you say something, they knock you out on the block. They grew up with everybody. They just got a job, and the other dudes didn't get no job. But they rolled with everybody growing up. It wasn't like they was in the house like acting soft. It's just they got a legal job, and other people decided not to get a job. But they was never soft growing up. They never soft playing football. They never soft playing basketball. They was never soft. Never ran from a fight. They never ran from a fight. You know what I'm saying? It just they not involved in crime all the time, so they would never be considered gangsters. They just like regular dudes from the block.
You mentioned something that I wasn't aware of. So I knew that he lived with his grandparents, and one of the things that always come up is that, his grandfather bought him the $2,000 mixing table that he used to make his first demo. Like I never knew like why he lived with his grandparents. I knew it was like some type of story as far as like him growing up.
Yeah, and he witnessed that. Like, so he don't come from yeah, like. He got a song about it. He had a video yeah, about it. Yeah, so like, God dang. As a matter of fact, that's one of his best songs. And LL, but he was hard. That's when you were like, how do you maintain the difference? He came out on some real like just for the dudes rap. I'm bad. Rock the bell. I can't live without my radio. He came out like on some real like only for the dudes type rap.
Yeah.
Hard rap. He came out with hard rap. He didn't come out rapping for girls. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you remember the way hip hop was structured back then. You didn't necessarily have to have what they call like the radio single. Now you got to make something for the girls first.
Yeah.
Then like that's not how hip hop worked back then. So he came with something for the dudes, multiple things for the dudes, and then he decided that he wanted to make something for girls because he said he wanted to sleep with mad girls. That's something he said. I didn't make that up.
Yeah.
He said he made this song "I Need Love" because he was thinking about all the girls he could sleep with if they liked it. That's pretty much the only reason he made it.
Okay.
He didn't think about the money. No, you gotta remember he was
16, yeah.
16. Like he
Yeah.
wasn't thinking about 16, 17. He wasn't. And back then, like you could say something like that. I don't even think he had a girlfriend back then. But that was the reason why he made it, and it just happened to pop off and be one of the greatest like songs of all time. Not to mention it was the first, but it was one of the greatest. That's why he could straddle the fence because he was. Now I won't say he the first song to have a song for girls. They had like friends. How many of us have them? You know what I'm saying? And Curtis Blow, like women love Curtis Blow, but as far as like making songs for women, L was the first to do that.